I've been doing a lot of different kinds of reviews of a lot of different kinds of modules from a lot of different kinds of creators since I started this YouTube channel about half a year ago. Which makes a lot of sense because I'm a review channel. My mission has always been to add value to your Dungeons & Dragons game by pointing you towards modules and products that I find worthwhile. So you don't have to do the digging around yourself. So if you're looking for a YouTube channel that can save you some time and some money, well, you found it. So make sure to hit that subscribe button because there's a lot more where that came from. But with the vast amount of reviews on this channel, I can still understand that you're running into a wall of Dungeons & Dragons content. So here is my top 3 of Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition third-party books in my possession. And believe me, there's a lot of them in my possession. Third place has to go to the Total Party Kill Handbook. And by the way, every book I cover in this video has a dedicated review on my YouTube channel. So make sure, if you want to see that, make sure to hit one of these links that are popping up every now and then. But the links are also in the description below together with a link to the product itself. But to make a long story short, this is an amazing tome full of very well designed encounters that are really hard on your players. The title is a little bit misleading because in no way this book has been created to just wipe out the entirety of your player base. And if that's why you're buying this book, then please immediately stop being a dungeon master. The secret to these encounters in the Total Party Kill Handbook is that the encounters are always created with some kind of secret puzzle, secret element to the encounters that your players need to figure out. And I'm not talking about the classic riddle type of puzzle, but the encounters themselves, the fights themselves have this sort of element that your players need to figure out. And if they figure it out, they will probably emerge victorious, but if they don't, that's when you might have a TPK on your hands. So this is a great buy for people who are just looking for a book full of very well designed standalone encounters for their campaign. And as a matter of fact, you can still get a 5% off from buying anything from 2C Gaming over on their website, because when you're checking out, if you use my promo code TRSQ, you can get 5% off of anything you buy from 2C Gaming. So make sure to check out their website in the description below. Number 2 has to go to the Monsters of the Guild, a beautiful monsters manual with a beautiful cover made by some of the most beautiful minds of all the Dungeon Masters Guild. No less than 48 creators of the Dungeon Masters Guild have come together to create this monsters manual full of very weird monsters. It's 158 pages thick, it's full of awesomeness and weirdness, and some of the creatures are really disturbing. The book is very well put together, and I really am in love with the old school style they used for the artwork in this thing. Takes me really back to those old school days of Dungeons & Dragons. You'd expect a collaboration between that many creators to become a real mess, but the creators really succeeded in making this thing a very consistent environment. All I'm saying is that if you are looking for an addition to your Monsters Manual, Volo's Guide to Monsters, and your Mordenkainen's Tome of Foes, this one is a really good pick. There is no doubt about it. Before I move on to number 1, I would really like to quickly say that I'm still running a Patreon page where you can support me for as little as $1 a month. For you, that is less than a coffee, but for me, it is a way to keep doing what I'm doing right here on this YouTube channel. So make sure to check that out, and while you're at it, hit the thumbs up of this video if you like it. And if you don't, hit the thumbs down, same thing. So last but certainly not least, number 1 has to go for me personally to the Midgard Heroes Handbook by Kobold Press. In my full review of this thing, I asked the question to myself actually if I find it better than Xenatra's Guide to Everything. And I actually still stand by that, because I still believe that Xenatra's Guide to Everything is not a book to buy if you are only a player or only a dungeon master, while this thing is full of new player options and there's absolutely nothing for the dungeon master. Kobold Press are known to create very high standard books, and for me they are so good that it is the only brand that is considered official content on my table for my players. So next to using the books from Wizards of the Coast themselves, my players are actually allowed to use anything from Kobold Press on top of that. That's how well polished this stuff is. It is designed to use together with your player's handbook. It's full of new archetypes, divine characters, schools of magic, spell books, and all kinds of different jazz. So if you are looking for new ways to play as a player character, then make sure to pick this book up if your Dungeon Master actually agrees on you using third-party content. But to my opinion, if there's any brand of third-party books that should be allowed in your game, to my opinion, it's Kobold Press. So I really hope this video helped you for making some really tough choices when going around buying new stuff. So let me ask you guys, do you have any of these books and what is your opinion on them? Also, are you maybe looking around to buy one of these books? Tell me in the comments below, because I really would like to hear. And of course, like always, all of the links to the products are linked in the description below. Also, all the links to the full reviews of the products, on my channel at least, are linked in the description below. And I hope your inspiration may guide you.